Okay, this is a little COVID edition of test review video. So hope you can accept my less than perfect voice quality. So in this video and also the other videos, not only I will go over the main ideas and concepts for each question or the questions listed here. I would also share with you what I have seen from the from last year, what kind of common mistake that I've seen so far. So hope that you can uh, learn from their mistakes and then you can avoid making those mistakes. Okay. Now, the best way to use this video or all the remaining videos is that you have tried your very best to finish your review, and then we can go to we can work on this together and check the answers together. If you have no clue at all, that's fine. Just follow along and try to capture the main idea. Now, I always say that I always say this. Please don't try to memorize the question type. When you learn how to do a particular problem, the way you learn it is to see how you can make the thought process as effortless, as natural, as common sense as possible. That would be really, really helpful. Okay. So for the first five questions, they tend to be on the easier side. One and two, definitely easy, as long as you don't confuse yourself with the two lines, because they're both black lines. One is thicker, one's not as thick. So it's very important that you are going to use your annotation skills to help yourself. So it'd be like, oh, f of 1, f is the top graph, the thick graph. F of 1, it's right here. So that's equal to 2. Very straightforward. You just look at the graph and you can get the value. Okay, very straightforward. And then we have g of 2. 2 is right here, g of 2. Just make sure that you're not referring to the wrong graph. And I don't think that's any kind of error that could ever happen. Now, for number three could be a little bit challenging. I forgot to put the close parentheses right here. Number three could be a little bit challenging for some, but for most, I would say it should be okay. So g of f of 1, so we need to take care of the inside first before we take care of the outside. And we do know what f of 1 is from question number 1. F of 1 is 2, so we can replace f of 1 with the number 2. So the question now that we have to deal with is, a, what is g of 2? And we learned from our question number 2 that g of 2 is -1, so we're good. Number 4, okay, number 4, it's a little bit of a swap. Now we have f of g of 1, f of g of 1. So first we have to find out what g of 1 first. Okay, what's g of 1? G of 1 is right here, which is -1, 2, and 3. So now we have f of a -3. Okay, f of -3 is, and then we say, all right, where's -3? 1, 2, 3 right here, and we're looking at the f function. So this is the f function right here. Put a dot there. That would give you a +1. So if you can look at these four questions, they are not difficult at all. Okay, I hope you don't feel that they're difficult at all. It's just that do you understand the notation? Question 3 and 4, that could be a little bit more challenging, but as time goes, I'm sure that you'll be very comfortable with it. And number 5, f minus g of 2, it means, I hope you know what it means. It means f of 2 minus g of 2. So f of 2 minus g of f of 2 minus g of 2. So f of 2, which is 3, and g of 2, which is -1. So make sure that you take care of the minus sign very carefully, and that would give you 3 plus 1, that is 4. And you know what else is 4? The distance between these two graphs, okay, right here. The distance between these two graphs they are exactly 4 units away. And that's actually what it's trying to say here. F of 2 minus G of 2. So it's like how far away these two graphs are from each other. And we say they are 4 units away. So not only you get the answer, make sure you also check the meaning of the answer. Okay. So this concludes the first video. And the next video, I would go over question 6 and beyond.